What's good, my Draconian Scorpios, of which I am one of? What's good? Welcome to your daily, weekly reading. I keep saying daily, weekly reading for the week of January the 27th to February the 2nd. But I do upload videos every day. But let's get to it. Let's run it. Let's run it, Scorpio. Let's see what you got. Bubbling, brewing. Let's see. Bam. Nine of Cups. Feeling very content, huh? That's good. Oh, wow. Even through the pain, though, you still have some pain you're dealing with. And, it looks like, you're almost there, though. You're almost there. You're almost there. And yes, in the recent past, you have the card of pain. You can't make this stuff up, Scorpio. But at the same time, the things we go through does add to our magnetism. So we have the Queen of Wands and the energy showering down upon thee. And you have the Emperor at your base, which means that you're still the boss. Still the boss, but things are rough, but that don't mean you won't make it through. You have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Sire of Swords in the outcome. Yes, very Scorpio-like reading. The King of Swords is the card of authority and cunning intellect, and it's coming up in your outcome, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Scorpio, let's see what we got in signifier. The Nine of Cups. This dragon, he has the nice cave with the nice view looking out. He has his 9 cups representing, his emotional stability and his abundance of the universe. And he's just chilling out. He's by himself. That's how he chooses to be. And he's just enjoying his achievements and his accomplishments so far. So I feel like, you Scorpios, you definitely got to try through some emotional times, but at the same time, that's what we're good at. That's what we're good at. Because in the opposing forces location, you have the Three of Swords. This dragon, he's on that mountaintop. He's like, he's crying out in pain. He has that heart in his hand. We don't know whose heart that belongs to, but the pain is still the same. The pain is still felt. That blood is still bleeding out. It's everywhere. And, but you're trotting through, Scorpio. And if you're having a hard time, I'm here to remind you that it's all good. It's all good. Make sure that you imbue the events in your life with a positive meaning. It's not that, everything happens for a reason. It's that you're in charge of whether a good reason happens for it by infusing it with a good meaning. You can stub your toe in the morning and be like, you know what? This is great. And as a result of you saying, this is great, nothing but great things will manifest as a result of that. So we got to be very careful about how we, exercise our mindfulness in day-to-day life. Because I definitely feel like you Scorpios have been distracted by a lot of pain, because in the recent past, you also have the Nine of Swords. So you had the Three of Swords, and now you have the Nine of Swords here. This is the card of mental distress. Just mental distress. This can even be the card of mental illness, But, all the stuff can be in our head. We charge those things. We're the one who decides whether those things get better or get worse with how we choose to focus our energy on it. And, things will happen overnight, but what I literally just said is still true. It's still true, regardless of whether a doctor tells you have ADHD or not, you're still in charge of how you walk down that road. And, from the foundation of this week, you have the Emperor. So you're still not forgetting your power and how strong you truly are in all this. And to that, I would say, keep up the good work, keep it up. That's great. And, in the energy showering down upon thee, you have the Queen of Wands. So to the people and to the things and to your environment, you're still like a beacon of light, a beacon of positivity still. And that's very, that's very good. That's pretty awesome. I feel like you Scorpios, you do have a lot of wisdom within you already. I'm not really sensing that much advice coming through, because I feel like, y'all Scorpios, y'all got it. Y'all Draconian Scorpios, y'all got it, man. And in the near future, you have the Ten of Wands. And that might not look too good, but the thing about the Ten of Wands is that the Ten of Wands is almost at his destination. And he has these other two dragons flying over him, reminding him that, like, yes, the sky is yours still. The sky is still yours. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. And yourself, you're showing up as the Ace of Cups in this reading, which is just telling me that, like, you're feeling a lot. You're feeling a lot of things, but at the same time, there are bright new opportunities coming up, like there's going to be some tremendous, awesome things that's going to be happening for you this year. And you're going to be having like just waterfalls of abundance. I can feel it, even if it's not financial abundance. You can change like the emotional abundance that's coming into that if you so wish for it to manifest in that way. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, And in the environment, like your family and friends and stuff, you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords in this. So I feel like you have some powerful allies as well. You have people who are going to be like your foot soldiers are going to be just as motivated as you, I feel. And that's awesome. That's great. The hopes and fears location, you have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're going to try to balance things. Like you don't want to do too much. The Knight of Cups, he can be very enthusiastic, and he can be there. He's the type of person who's there when you need him. You know what I mean? Like he just saved the seal from that polar bear. So the Knight of Cups, he's very empathetic. He's very emotional. He's always there when you need him type of individual. But, I feel like the people around you, you're really hoping that you're there when you need them. But you're still going to have to keep them in check and make sure that they're there, by maintaining your position of authority. And speaking of that, your outcome location, you have the Sire of Swords, the King of Swords, actually my most favorite card in the deck. I feel like this card represents us Scorpios. Like we're intellectually cunning, we're very revolutionary. We have sharp ideas that are sharp as a sword, and our minds are like that sword that whenever we delve into a realm, we just cut through it and we get deep, cunning intellect. So this is you in the outcome. Still going to be that maintaining that figure of respect and authority. And that's going to be amazing, Scorpio. This is an awesome reading. Let's see what oracle cards, what oracle dragons you have watching over thee today, Scorpio. You have the Dragon of Grief, accepting loss. So, like I told you, you're going through some things. You have a lot of cards of grief and loss. Knight of Swords here, the Three of Swords, but like I said, us Scorpios, we're very strong. It's almost like we're built for this. And we experience, very high returns from our grief. So you don't have to worry about that too much. The Dragon of Grief and accepting loss is going to help you like transmute and transform all that. And you also have the air and water dragon, which helps you to connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Couldn't have said it better myself, Scorpio. But that was your weekly reading for the week of January the 27th to February the 2nd, Scorpio. You have a draconian day.